They smoked out of base and they spammed their own voice line that says it smells like a smoke. What?
Oh, certainly does. All right, well, I mean, you always want to smoke out of base for sure, but potential first blood here. B-God, you ain't going anywhere. It's going to be Mark to bring up the first blood for CDUB. They definitely saw that smoke happening.
Oh, there's some Giga Chat.
Gangstar, they're able to just out-harass the Morana right now with the axes, and thanks to the slow as well provided by the sticky bomb plus the nuke, they can do like over a third of HP to Duster, and you see the combo come out again. He's almost dead, but the blast off doesn't quite connect. However, Jube already down at the top lane. They will get themselves a trade-off as well. They're still diving under the trees, but the Bushwhack will at least keep Scourge McDuck at bay. So that's going to be 3 kills. Like, is it enough? Nope. Raindrops to save.
Yeah, raindrops are a little broken. I was watching the cooldown the whole time, and it was basically the exact same as what Sticky Bombs was. So I don't think Big God was ever going to get that one.
Oh, Arrow almost connects onto Sadman. He will get caught by the Bushwhack, so they have the dot damage, but Techies is going to jump in, take down Duster. They're going to lose Sadman and also B-God Mark. He's going to spam out every single remnant for this kill. Jube, 3 points in glimpse, but no backup, so...
Damage, more ways to be able to take the cut downs.
Oh, that's a beautiful one. Got yourself a glimpse into Dragon Tail there, but Hoodwink trying to fight for his life. Instant sharpshooter as well to get some distance. DK still going to keep up the chase. They've got the same amount of movement speed, just needs one more right click to finish off the job. And the Centaurs, no, they don't get it. Sama gets the kill for himself, and Mark, he intervenes to take down B-God. Now in the river, it's just going to be a 1v1 and a big burning piggy. He ain't going to run.
Should be able to get away here. Sandman's just going to be a bit annoying to Mark. He's not really going to have the damage to kill him. So be able to take down Sanctify there is exactly what they wanted. They're just trying to pick off any of these members that are kind of floating around. You can see all the cores are more than happy to stay in their lane.
Top though. Mass TPs as well. They go for SMD, but they're going to get the turnaround at least. They've got themselves Duster inside the Static Storm, and the Melt Strike's going to finish him off. Isla, can they also get the Tiny? They're still in the chase. Bushwhack, sharpshooter ready. TA, oh, very low avalanche, but he does get the refraction off despite being inside the avalanche. And the jump from B-God, they're going to turn this one around to take down the Tiny. Mines are exploding, but he does take down the second one, and they still got the sticky bomb glimpse. That should finish him off. Yes, that will, but Double King, he's going to make the rotation. He's going to get a double kill for himself to get something in return. That's a pretty long scuffle, and it ends up being 2 for 2.
He's a big fat boy right now. He's definitely loving life.
Mark makes himself known in the mid lane. Now just need the initiation. Toss comes out. He's not in the angle for the arrow. Arrow's a creep. So TK, form a Static Storm, but is it going to be enough? Beautiful combo from B-God. Yes, they take down Duster and Mark. The sticky bomb also connecting onto the Hoodwink. Triple kill for B-God. Oh, Jube, they walked into his trap. What a Static Storm onto 4.
Oh, Duster, if he could have his time over, that was an unfortunate arrow. That could have at least gotten themselves a kill onto Sadman, but in fact it just turns around and they lose 3 instead.
Oh, they cancel out the TP from the Templar, and he's ruptured up as well. He's down a very low HP, and that is SMD down. And a bit of fight coming out from CDUB. Not going to tap out instantly after that costly fight in mid and actually get a good trade. DD, it is the blink reveal for the DK. He's going to get some decent damage out straight onto Tiny, but he avalanches as he hits the creeps. He was just farming.
Oh, that was so lucky from Isla. Oh, he's still caught though.
Gonna get glimpsed up into the Dragon Tail. Stun, Duster's around, Sanctified's also around, but they can't help out. That DD is too much to deal with. Looking for more. They burst down Duster, down to half HP. Mark going to throw out the chains, keep Saltman away. Another 7 seconds for Blink. Glimpse is ready. Does he have vision? He's just trying to get something for this Disruptor, and they're going very deep because they know they're going to be caught in a position they cannot fight back, and Duster gets blown up. They do get the chance to trade off of B-God and take away his dominating spree into the arms of Sanctified.
Yeah, that's... They were the ones that are in the top 3. Right now, it is only Double King. He's the only one that's been able to stay on top of the cut cores. And now as we're looking at this could be a bad fight again.
Uh-oh. That's a close dodge. The remnant dodge is coming out from Mark. Will buy a lot of time. Turn around with a toss as well. Arrow will miss. Jube getting slowed up with the ruptures here. Sharpshooter's going to be taking down Jube. Now Sandman trying to stand his ground for a moment, but you cannot fight against a BK beat up Bloodseeker, and the Beastmaster rotated to take down Mark, but he will also fall. Italiano Gangstar to fall. And that big creep also snatched away by Duster. That should secure this. Okay, they're not going to secure the tower. Because I was also like, are they hesitant to take this one? But apparently they are.
Scared of this exact situation.
Yep, they've been here before. Don't want to fall into a trap again. B got bushwhacked up onto the tree. And it will take down Isla. Arrow, it does connect onto the Disruptor, but it's hard to get to. Some mines in between. Double King down a half HP. Can't quite get the kinetic field to catch. Now the Glimpse is going to do a bit more extra damage onto the Bloodseeker. He's still running fast. Meanwhile, Sod takes down Duster. Sod or Sadman, don't know which one it is, but High Shag.
It is so hard for them to just push up and take these objectives because all it has to be is just a big old blast off coming in from B-God, and then the team fight kicks off.
That is for sure. And on to Mark. They're going to make a play here. They do have 7 seconds for Static Storm, but they did not have it ready. And just a DK getting stun locked. They went too early. Jube wasn't ready for it. And it seems like the DK wasn't ready for it either. Scourge McDuck, he's going to try and TP out. He will be successful in doing so. Now the BKB charge used up with the Bloodseeker. No avail. Jube. Oh. Is it going to be another repeat again? Not again. Oh, the mine gets destroyed. It would have done so much more damage. It would have actually cleaned out the entire house, but Mark and Duster will fall, and Isla's still fighting against B-God. Here comes Doublekin with the full max movement speed here. At least B-God will trade off one. Jube, 6 seconds for Glimpse. Doublekin trying to make a run for it. Scourge McDuck is also on his way. They want to fight this. They want to take down this Bloodseeker. No BKB, no defensive capabilities right now. Black Dragon coming in as well. Still being chased up. Jube Glimpse is ready. Tosses him back. Italiano Gangstar. And they will surround this Bloodseeker. And Scourge McDuck, I was about to say, this guy has not had the easiest game on the TA, dying so early a couple times. But now that you've got your item timings and you get this big kill as well, and a big team fight, they could just go straight up Roshan, and you are online.
Yeah, and now with the Deso charges coming in as well, the arrow is big from Duster, so it looks like they want to try and fight.
Well, that Roshan does end up going for the cut, but the Aegis, it's still on the ground. Scourge McDuck somehow finds it despite the bushwhack in the middle, and CDUB, they're going to be losing 2 members at least. Duster very low 1 HP. Mark will be falling as well, and Scourge McDuck will lose the Aegis. Gets bursted down by Duster. Duster looks like he's going to fall as well. Oh, that is pretty costly on the side of CDUB. They couldn't quite interrupt that Roshan and couldn't even take the Aegis. End up losing 4 heroes. To be frank, it has been the supports that have turned this game upside down. Jube, B-God, 2 great initiations onto the entire CDUB roster, and they're very stacked up right now. It will go for the Static Storm instantly onto the Mirana, trying to get a jump here, but the Roar does connect onto Mark. They're going to catch Double King as well. They're going to get obliterated in the river. Not even a chance to fight back.
Yeah, that was, again, another sick initiation coming in from Jube. He finds 2 with the Static Storm kinetic field combo. B-God's able to follow up, and it's just so all about initiating on them and starting a fight that way, but then you leave a TA completely untouched.
Yeah, the thing for me in that fight, I feel like it was a bit unnecessary on the side of CDUB. They could have just waited out the Static Storm and figured out something out, but hey, Double King, he's already very low on HP. Sawman controlling, the Roar comes out onto the Mirana, as well as Isla's going to get nuked down. 2 heroes down from the side of CDUB. Even though the Rupture is onto the DK, Scourge McDuck, he's going to find Sanctified as well. Making it 3 is just 2 cores making their way back home. So the Cut's just dominating fight.
And just kind of surprising people with the amount of damage he can do. Like, usually when you see like a Techies level 6, you're like, oh, he can't do that damage, but then he kills you from 1200 HP.
Yeah, there goes the Roar. They're going to force out the early BKB too. That's already worn out. Can they ult this defense though? They're dropping Scourge McDuck pretty low. He's still got 40 seconds on the Aegis as well. They're going to be losing Sanctified at the start of the fight. Isla to drop as well, with the buyback coming out from Sanctified to at least recover a little bit. But Mark just getting right-click down here, but the bushwhack will connect. And that's going to be TA losing his first life. The melee rack still down to 700 HP. CDUB looking for an angle here. Sawman does get the stun out onto Duster, but the arrow's still on cooldown for another 7 seconds as well. Double King, no BKB. He's going to get surrounded. The jump coming out from B-God as well, and he's going to burn down in the flames, in the fire. And that will take down the Bloodseeker. He's down for 60 seconds. No buyback. DK controlling the front line. Takes down Duster. And the Cut, they just seem to be continuing what they did last tour as well. Dominating CDUB. And the first game goes their way.
Yeah, the Cut, I think that was a really, really good masterclass on just kind of keeping your head and understanding that if you ever do hit these timings, like
doing our camera work today is an enjoyer of the Meteor Hammer, but we'll see if he starts dragging them from the inventories and dropping them on top of heroes. Then we certify that he is Meteor Hammer enjoyer. Hello! Satva is gonna get tossed in by Sanctified. Chill walks in, tosses him out. First blood again for CDUB, and this time, did they smell the smoke? Mark only gave one voice line out of that. So speed compared to the Tiny because of the early boots pickup, so he will get to walk back to base. That does leave the Doom alone and without any real resources here.
yeah,
Gonna have to soak up passive XP. Off lane though, Duster in trouble, and that is actually going to be the Cut finding a kill. Double King can't really fight back too much with this Wraith King, so Centaur, Hoodwink enjoying themselves the first kill.
Yeah, it's always hard with Wraith King if you go Wraith Fire Blast level 1. It's very small
gets
damage.
Glimpse
nuke.
back as well. Scourge and Jube high on the heels of this Doom. And Sanctified, he only just got back. Oh,
Yeah,
too early.
This offlane is a little rough, and this is why I was, leaning towards the Cut for their draft. I think this Drow Ranger kind of solidifies their
kill
lane
top.
really, really well.
Yep. Skeletons doing work. Double King. With the help of Duster and the dots and the slows, they find themselves the Centaur. Yeah, both offlaners not having too much. Same thing with Double King. Centaur establishing some dominance. Double Ring of Protection. 28 CS. Almost as a Vanguard ready. Enjoying his lane.
Yeah, he's definitely going to get to a point once this Vanguard comes up that Double King's really not going to be able to do much to him. They can try and harass him down with things like the Dual Breath. Oh, Jube finds Isla. Even mid lane.
Yeah, things are just getting turned out for the worse, but I mean, at least they get something with this rotation as Sanctify kind of sacks the Doom in the lane to help out Mark get a kill, and Mark hits level 6 now. So that guy sacked gets a kill somewhere else. Well, if they can kill the Invoker now with the help of Sanctified, then it will pay off. But they need to make it happen. He's still got a DD rune, turns Invis as well. Sentries placed down, double sentries placed down even, and they're going to lose all their wards. They're going to lose all their heroes by the looks of it as well. Tiny cannot toss him away, and Tiny dead. Observer ward gone, sentry gone, and a second sentry gone. Everything lost. Courier dead. Oh my, that is so costly.
Yeah, I think both these teams understand. Oh no,
now they're support.
Shaggy.
The next challenger approaches. All right, this one's going to work out.
Okay, it didn't matter. I was going to say maybe they get away from the fact that Mark missed his chains here on the Invoker.
Going to be falling very fast. He can continue pressuring this Wraith King. Wraith King's not going to do anything to you. So they're getting one lane that is having a fantastic start at least. The Drow is doing pretty good so far, also beating her lane. And now this mid lane matchup where the Invoker is struggling. So CDUB getting a dub out of the mid lane at least. They're losing 2 lanes currently. This is the one that they need to make work.
I was going to say, if they lose Mark, that could be bad. But they found Jube again.
Oh, they did just get the Invoker and Mark. Okay, there's a Remnant in for the kill. He's just teleporting back home for regeneration. Duster's just going to wait here for the bottle refill.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me is not only are they getting Mark off to a very, very good start, they're also slowing down this Meteor Hammer timing coming in from Sadman. That's usually the big timing that you want to see, right? Like you hit towards this level 6, you've got the 3 levels in the Quas and the Wex, and you're able to just kind of throw out a Tornado into a Cold Snap and a Meteor Hammer combination. That means you can basically kill almost anyone. But
and
now
they're going to dive
Mark's
Scourge
able to make these
McDuck down in the
rotations.
bottom lane as well. Drow trying to turn around with the multi-shot. TP coming in as well from the Hoodwink, but they've already lost the Drow. And Jube looking for the glimpse here, but nobody to glimpse right now. Mark just applying the pressure onto Disruptor. Only 1 point in Flame Guard, but Slate is maxed out. Tiny taking some damage. Creeps under the tower though, and Mark will get himself a double. Potentially. No TP available, actually, so he can't go back home and return. Otherwise, that would also mean that Meteor Hammer coming out from the skies. Wraith King, he's going to drop soon. He still has reincarnation, so he's going to get the chance to fight back, but that's a Vanguard Centaur. They have to fight against. Doom will be used, but he does get the Steam Stampede off just in time, and he's got a lot of regeneration to work with. But the thing is, Scorched Earth is still ticking, and Isla will find the kill. He even tries to deny the Centaur, but it doesn't work out for the Invoker. So rotation for losing a hero.
That was oh so close. The EMP wasn't able to hit in time, so the Reincarnate went off before the EMP sucked all his mana away. Still had decent amount of stick charges as well, and now he makes a rotation towards bottom. They get the kill there on the Scrooge McDuck, and I mean, we saw the same thing happen paired in game number 1, so I'm not counting out the cut just yet, but it is looking pretty dicey, especially with the fact that Double King has almost 90 CS at 11 minutes in. He is a big old boy.
Definitely a very good farm pace. And Jube to fall in the mid lane. Sanctified to pick up that one. He's 800 gold from picking up a Blink Dagger on this tiny. So CDUB, they're approaching a very good timing here on this team. Maybe even faster than what they were expecting at the start of the game. Now that they have 12 kills already being picked up. Satman. Nice Shanky gets the stun on the tower. Doom, he's gonna walk to his death. Not entirely sure what the plan was there, but Smoke gang right behind him, didn't make it in time.
That's it. Gonna be some big crits. One of the issues with dealing with these towers so fast. Oh no.
Well, this is gonna be a full commitment to take down the Centaur. Stampede in 2 seconds. He's gonna get a lot of backup here. They're gonna turn things around. Wraith King, no mana for his ult right now. He's gonna have to try and survive a bit longer. He will take down Italiano Gangster, but he will fall as well. And they do get that Meteor Hammer to connect onto Duster. Still throwing in dots onto the Invoker, onto Jube. Can't quite finish them off, though, and B-God gets the Bushwhack onto 2. Ice Path thrown out just for good measure, but Sanctified. Nowhere to go, really. Does get the blink out, but Jube sees him, glimpses him back, and he already got to the fountain. He got the rejuvenation buff, but it won't save him here.
Yeah, just trying to dive on a Centaur. It was the same issue they had in the previous game where they tried to dive on the...
Rotated more than 2 heroes to the one of the side lanes, and you have to get to the next place as fast as possible. Instant smoke towards mid, potentially even towards your own jungle to find a kill, or even the triangle. They're going to get popped here. They know something is up, and they're going to find a second kill thanks to it as well. They're going to miss out on the stun, but it doesn't matter. They've got the damage to close it out.
Yeah,
Beautiful
more than
move.
Enough damage, more than enough follow-up as well from the cut. They bring 5 heroes. Okay, well, he's dead.
Yeet.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens. Sometimes you walk in front of a Wraith King and he just has Mortal Strike up and you just die.
So the Avalanche to interrupt, and Sanctified toss is disrupted by some time, but the Static Storm, they will get to keep the Wraith King on the spot. They've got backup coming in, Invoker coming in as well from the side with the Tornado onto 2. Multi-shot connecting as well. Wraith King, he's got the mana for the reincarnation. And Scourge McDuck, he's going to get slowed up, but he got the Hurricane Pike to move into safety. Jube's going to fall. Sanctified jumping in as well to find another one. And the Gangstar goes for the beautiful stun, but Isla will have to doom him instead, and the Hoodwink gets to walk away with the Bushwhack onto 3. Meatball coming in as well to Mark, and Mark dropping pretty low on HP. They will take down the Italiano Gangstar and Scourge McDuck. You got to keep on the move. They've also got the Invoker, bit of trouble. Tornado is ready. Meteor Hammer is ready. 1, 2, 3. 3 heroes. Hammer coming down. Connection comes out. Isla will fall. Mark to drop as well. Double King to die. It's a full-on team wipe if they can get this Wraith King as well, as they did get themselves Duster. Cold Snap is there. Invoker trying to get close enough to get a couple more connections. He's got no blink. He's trying to make a run for it. B-God Sharpshooter. There's the Sunstrike as well, trying to get extra vision, and it almost hits, but Double King gets to live, and Sanctified snipes B-God on the side. He's going to get glimpsed back. Wraith King gets to see another...
Yeah, and the meatballs and all that kind of stuff from the Invoker, but until it gets to a point where they're starting to feel comfortable with their net worth lead, then it's still going to be CDUB who will have the aggression ticket.
Yep, and they walk into the Centaur. That's a good start for the fight if they can blow him up. He's very low on HP right now. Tornado coming on the side, gonna hit Duster. Multi-shot to keep them distanced away. The Force Staff comes out, but it's not gonna be able to save his life. However, offlane for support, CDUB. They could keep on going. Well, right now it feels like their tools might...
You know, once she's gotten 1 or 2 of her items, see the Ag Shard plus the Hurricane Pike, like you're more than happy to fight a farm. So I want to see CDUB get something done here with Double King's BKB.
Oh, they'd love to, but there's also a counter smoke. Oh, They do have the Ember flying through, and Scourge McDuck, he gets his BKB. You've never got the Doom. Oh, it's still a cooldown for 4 seconds.
No.
Oh, no. Oh, that was the big game changer. Italiano Gangstar with the 2-man stun. Drow still getting in trouble. Here's Mark's going to be following all the way through. Right clicks and the connections will be there. They don't even need the Doom for the kill in the end. Mark gonna get tossed back, Double King around him. They've got the Sunstrike sharing the damage with the Jakiro. He will live a bit longer. Jube already taken down as well for the fight. And Italiano Gangster about to melt as well. Double King crits him to death. This Wraith King starting to be a real issue. 7-1 and 3 CDUB straight to the Roche pit they march. At least play early when you have so much damage that you're kind of hard to contest with. But I believe the hero is definitely in a very interesting place, right? I feel like they haven't done too many changes to it, but everything else is revolving around the Invoker. But big fight potentially happening here as they take down Jube. BKB already used up on Double King, forcing out Italiano Gangstar and Scourge McDuck on the run. Meanwhile, in the tier 2 tower, there's Duster versus B-God. Who's going to win this fight? Well, the Bushwhack certainly is going to clean that one out. Force Staff wasn't cooldown, so he couldn't cut down the tree and maybe save Duster's life, but a trade for 1-for-1. They both have the profits. Always getting to see Octarine Core is nice, especially since the build-up is from Aether Lens, where you get that extra blink range. Oh. Okay.
Well, I think he's
Centaur. Okay, Duster's also dead, but yes, Italiano Gangstar he's far from home.
Yep. He was cutting some creep waves, and it seems like
jump Double King here. He's all by himself. Mark also showing himself, but they get the stun on the Hoodwink.
Yeah, that was almost going to be a pretty dicey fight there for CDUB. And once again, the Cut trying to punish the mistakes that we're seeing coming out of CDUB. But either way, they're able to get out unscathed. And you can just see how hard it is for them to deal with the Wraith King as well as the
Haste Rune stolen, but Sanctified with a blink in the roots. Going to be connecting as well. Sadman has to use his BKB. Bushwhack onto 2. And Scourge McDuck getting some free hits in. They're going to get jumped by the Doom as well, but the Doom, he gets the stun out. The BKB used as well, trying to force B-God away from the fight. And Drow still in the middle. The Wraith King is about to drop for the first time. Mark trying to close in the gap. Mark's about to die. And will lose the Age as they lose the Reincarnation. Isla trying to keep him away. Daliona Gangstar with the stun connecting onto the Wraith King, but it won't connect onto Mark at all. Mark still fighting against the Centaur. Here comes Duster as well for the rescue. Asama, he does get himself the Cold Snap onto Isla, keeps him away. Ember going in for the Remnant Jump. Invoker blinking away and keeping the distance. Not actually the safest place to be in right now. They see Mark. Mark is probably even better of a kill compared to the Wraith King. And there we go, the double stuns. They've got the full combination onto the Ember Spirit. Still gets his BKB off. There was a regen rune as well for him to take, but he didn't get it. It's still down. B-God takes it away. Italiano Gangstar to fall. Invoker with his BKB still on the run, trying to get some havoc dealt, but not going to be able to. They did finally get the kill on Mark, but they're going to lose Scourge McDuck as well. Isla for the kill. Jube to fall next. Double King waiting for the slap and crits him down to death. Slices Disruptor in half.
Yeah, it's just all too hard when like they just doomed him up, kept somebody on top of him, and then he did literally nothing for the rest of the fight. And it was just CDUB just being able to be better, faster, stronger this game. And it looks like we're going to be going to game number 3.
Certainly does. Lane of Rax at least to fall, and they've caught the Invoker as well. Subman to blow up here the arms of Double King and Isla. Italiano Gangstar with another blink stun onto the Wraith King. They will get the Reincarnation out of the way. But still, the Centaur, as tanky as he is, they just don't have the damage to fight back. Nothing to deal with. A Force Staff save. Macropyre thrown down onto the ground. Sanctified blinks in for the kill. Surely. That is the end for the Cut here. Unless they get something done with this.
But yeah, just circling back to my point about the Invoker, I like the pick. I just think that he's weak, and I'm not quite sure if there's anything else that you can really kind of pick that would have given you what the Invoker gives you too.
It's another BKB charge used up. This time the Doom Invoker coming in with the buyback. Is this the last fight that they could potentially score? Wraith King taking some heavy hits. Scourge is doing a lot of damage. Will be able to get the first life away. Still a BKB up on this Wraith King. He won't get hit by the Meteor Hammer from the Invoker. Not the Meteor Hammer, the Meatball instead. And Sunstrike to give some vision. And there's the glimpse, and we've seen this before. Invoker dodges the Ice Path as well. Wraith King almost about to drop a Scourge McDuck. He's not getting enough damage, but might just be sufficient to... They take down one. Can they take down more? Multi-shot as well, connecting on Duster and Sanctified. Bushwhack coming out as well. Italiano Gangstar really trying his hardest here in the backline. Stunning too. Sodman gets another tornado. Does connect. They take down Duster. The cut still holding. The cut still holding for now, but they've lost their top lane of racks, have crumbled completely. There's a massive army of creeps that just destroyed that. So it's
been the attack speed for his drow, so that will be nice. You have to apply it pre-BKB though to her, so
yep.
Let's see how that does work out. But it just means that now that Scourge can walk around these team fights a little bit more. Oh, and no Sadman.
Oh, we got the fight starting early, but can they retaliate? Jubei already down. Oh, poor Centaur. There's not much he can do. Scourge McDuck, he's just watching his teammates die. At least they get the hold onto the Aegis for a little longer. Misses this silence.
Out for both these two teams, so
yeah.
We'll have to see if...
They caught the Drow, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
No, wait, the Centaur goes in. Okay, they're gonna. This is the fight they want to take. Doom does get his BKB off at least. They will use Stampede as well. But look at the backline. Hoodwink already getting obliterated. They will lose Jubei. Supports are down. They're gone. There's nothing that they can now do. The damage isn't sufficient when they're all being controlled. Drow, multi-shot being used. No way to reposition anymore. They've got the Evoker in the river as well. And that should be pretty much game here as they've cleaned out almost everyone. Centaur on the run with his BKB. And Scourge McDuck surrounded by hostiles into the Ice Bath. GG Cole comes out from Jubei. We are going to a Game 3 in our first series here at the North American Division 2.
Hell yeah. Seems like CDUB have fixed some of the mistakes they had in game number 1. There were some glimpses of them kind of being a little bit overzealous, but it did fall back to a point where the cut, they only really had one kind of call that they had to worry about. The Invoker fell off a cliff when it came to the BKB, so they just didn't have the damage. They had a Centaur in their offlane as well, not a hero that's known for his damage. So once CDUB got their 3 BKBs on their 3 cores.
They've got vision on the cliff at least, so they see exactly where they're coming from. And Duster will scout out that ward as well with the tower hit, so... They will look to take the challenge to them. There's the slow and the stun coming out onto the Jakiro, but is the first blood going to be the Jakiro or something else? Scourge McDuck in the front right now, taking a lot of damage, and again they do it. 3-4-3, take them all down. Timber saw to drop as well. Double kill with the axes. Will follow it up. Even the Ember Spirit, Sadman! Oh, he wanted that kill so bad. He knew he was going to die anyway. Maybe even a 4th with Jubei dropping low here. And Silence are fighting all the way. Isla taking the tower. Can they take him? No, he cannot. And it's B-God taking a double. Oh, 5 kills to start of the game. Let's go. This is a...
The Hoodwink, that thing is only going to get bigger throughout the entirety of this game.
Jubei walking in towards Mark. He's looking for the water rune for himself, but does he pay with his life for this? Yep, he's looking pretty dead to me. Yeah, that is a dead Mark. Silencer yoinks the kill. Jubei. If only he had Glaives of Wisdom, he could have actually picked up some stacks for that and make the Tiny drop his IQ.
And on a Tiny as well is always rough. They're going to see if they can kill Scourge here. Oh,
he's low.
Oh,
the
no.
Scorched Earth. Needs a couple more ticks. Yeah, what was that melee hit? that was a pretty long Infernal Blade, if you ask me.
Yeah, the good old acquisition range against animation range is always
a bit difficult to approach.
Yeah, I think Sadman's going to be okay with just staying towards the middle lane, right? Like, just have this farm fest going, especially with now Double King. In trouble.
He's definitely in trouble. 100 HP remaining. Italiano Gangster with the body blocks, and that is going to clean him out. B-God, 4 kills on the Skywrath Mage. Looking for Duster, but
having a blind up.
Oh, his courier is about to drop, but also gives vision for the Jakiro and tanking a range creep. Here comes Italiano Gangstar as well, but we're looking at a mega kill streak 5 minutes in on the Skywrath. This is what I absolutely loved, and I was also talking about lane. Now they're going to get reinforced. Well, they are not going to get reinforced, but the Timber more like. They're actually taking a detour straight towards mid and onto Isla. Solid kill onto the Doom.
That's a lot of damage.
A lot of damage indeed. Very easy to execute too. Now they get to TP top potentially as well. They're diving under the tower, under the Wraith King. He will live. Tiny, down to half HP. That was, mind you, his blink reveal, so they need to get this one to work. Reincarnation about to pop. That will be life number one. Sandman still on the side. The Slates are still going to do some damage. Sharpshooter coming out, though. Can they interrupt the Ember? Yes, they can, but Mark will still fall. Nevertheless, and Scourge McDuck is going to get caught by the Ice Path. B-God trying to do a lot of work on the side. Duster's going to be falling. At least they get that. 2 more seconds for a slow, but no... Gonna go under the tier 1 tower where Double King and Sanctified have already retreated.
Yeah.
But look at B-God's item build, by the way. He's going Aghanim straight with this Skywrath. Very, very, I would say ambitious. But man, when that gets into play, that's going to work a lot. Scourge McDuck, no reincarnation. Isla going to take the fight to him on the chase at the same time as Sanctified gets blown up. And now the Doom is going to pay with his life. So that was that.
It was so funny watching Scourge. He went from the small camp and he fastened this Timbersaw, just allowing a little nice fasten this Ember Spirit, pardon me, to enable his Timbersaw to get that farm up to where he can start to become a nuisance in these team fights. But circling back to the Aghanims, I think it's insane value if you get it early. And
the Troll Warlock getting blown up by B-God. Gets himself a solo kill out of all things. Oh, they do get themselves the Ember kill on the other side of the map for Mark, but oh my goodness. Oh, can I just...
For Jubei, he thought that maybe the Global Silence was going to be enough for them to try and get the kill, or...
That's a burst.
Gangster.
That is certainly a burst. Okay, Ela comes in for the Doom. Turns things around. Timber, he's still getting reactive armor stacks despite being doomed up, but he will slowly but surely fall. Okay, just gonna play it safe. BKB TP out. Meanwhile, Duster dies.
Yeah, just blink with a...
And so the Cut, they're in control of the game currently. Setting up the pace, setting the initiations. Having the advantage of that extra Aegis as well. Isla looks like another casualty of war. Scourge McDuck shows up again and again.
God.
Another BKB teleport attempt to death. 2 in a row.
Yeah, it's just... I thought maybe Isla might learn from the mistakes of his mid laner and just BKB TP straight away.
I'm stronger.
Yeah,
nope.
I mean, yeah, it's just very disheartening to see.
Certainly is. Now Italiano Gangster also gets a kill. Skywrath still unkilled this game. 11-0-5 B-God.
And Valve are very, very pedantic when it comes to
that is true.
Spells.
That
so
is true.
I would say that yes, it does. That it does combine with the Ags. So I mean, he could have a lot of armor and a lot of bonus in.
Oh yeah. The Troll's going to take some time to actually kill him.
Okay.
And that's a dead Timbersaw caught by the rest of CDUB. Meanwhile, Double King rooted up by Sadman.
Oh no, Duster. He tried and failed. No.
Oh no.
Oh, when you step to the king, you better not miss. And unfortunately for Duster, he missed everything. And B-God just sidesteps it. It's going to be the initiation for them onto Double King, who does have his smoke broken.
They're on the high ground, Isla on the other. This could be a very dead Jakiro. Silence is coming out. Mystic Flare combined onto 2. They do a lot of damage onto the Timbersaw, but the fight's on. They will force away Jubei. He's used his global. They will take down Italiano Gangstar. They will take down the big streak by Sanctified. B-God down for the first time this game. Scourge McDuck can drop as well. He's still got his BKB though. Then he's going to turn to fight. Isla comes in. He's got himself the Doom on top of the Wraith King. And now here comes Sandman as well, trying to deal out the damage. And here comes B-God. Buyback coming in clutch as well, because they will be able to clean out the Doom. Force them away for the time being. Sanctified, so throwing around the boomerangs. B-God close to a dieback if he gets caught here. Yes, he will. Dieback on the Skywrath. And Sandman and Jubei, they're forced back onto their side of the map as CDUB, well, definitely clean out a dub out of that. Already a piece towards the Satanic, which is the Morbid Mask, so it's just the cheapest component out of the 3. CDUB smoking up in the river, outside of vision. Might catch the Cut off guard. They have the high ground advantage here, but straight onto the Ember Spirit they go again. The Hex is there. They could just blow up Mark. He's gone! Oh, goodness, Mark just got blown up instantly by Begon and the boys. Duster, he's forced on the run. Isla is also running away. He cannot doom the Ember Spirit because of that Lincoln's, and Hoodwink getting caught as well. Into the Roche pit he goes. Blown up by Begon for a double kill. Double King, however, on the high ground, getting hexed up by Italiano Gangstar. Can he get a solo kill? Yes, he can! He does get a bit of backup from the Skywrath and picks up an assist on Begon, but they just cleaned the whole
one you want to go on to.
Yeah,
they don't have like that kind of blink hex like you do on the side of the cut. Do have a lot of lockdown, but it's still hard.
We've got the enchanted quiver on the Tiny.
He's gonna hit hard.
Oh, he's definitely going to hit hard, but he's going to have to rescue his friend. Oh, he popped his BKB at the very last moment. Almost goes down himself. They've lost Double King. They've lost Mark. They might even lose more here. CDUB trying to fight back. Doom on the Timber Saw. Italiano Gangstar taking some damage here, but Jubei also on the front. They will take him down, and the Doom to die. 3 buybacks. Double King. You got to chase him down. You got to catch someone now. Jubei into the tree line, going for the TP away. He sees him, but he cannot.
Starting to creep up here for CDUB. They're not going to get hard. Not going to get any easier.
He knows exactly where they are, but the BKB already used by Isla. They will get the chance to maybe fight him down for the first time, and that's going to work. But the BKBs, they're going to be running out momentarily. Double King, he's going to need some backup. B-God waiting for his opportunity, and he's going to unleash hell. The full combination. They take down the Troll. They're going to take down Italian Gangstar as well, but the Ela, he does have the Doom. The AoE Doom is going to be there, but he cannot stand his ground. They're all going to die. Diebacks all around. GG's on the board. The cut will slice them down, and neat cuts indeed as CDUB. They just cannot withstand the power.
Yeah, it was a really good game here coming in from the cut. We talked about the fact that they were lacking a lot of stuns. They started